Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Chainlink. We've recently had about a 18% correction after going on a run of over 70% since we put in lows a few weeks ago. So I'll be giving my opinions on if this is something that we should be worried about or if this is just a healthy correction. So first off, pulling up this fixed range volume profile that I always talk about basically just gives the areas where the most volume was traded in this area, and this range covers the past year's worth of price action. And you can see that we got rejected at this red line, which is actually the point of control or the value which the most volume took place inside of this range. And this is to be expected. The point of controls are typically heavy resistance while we're below them and are heavy support while we're above them. So it's no surprise that we got a rejection from the point of control. And if you pull a fib retracement from the tops to the bottoms to look for levels of resistance, you can see we also got a rejection off the 0.5 fib level. So we have identified that we're in a downtrend. Next thing that I would do is I would try and look for some levels that we would look to get a bounce from to confirm that this is just a healthy correction. So what I've done here is I've pulled two fib retracements, one from the bottom that we put in on December 4th up to the top, and another one from this more local bottom that we put in on December 31st. And there's a few reasons I do this. One is because we could end up getting a bounce off of this more local fib retracement. And so if you were waiting for us to come back down to the golden pocket of the larger one, for example, then you may just be left waiting because it is possible that we end up finding a reversal on a more local golden pocket. So that's one reason. And another is to look for confluence between the two fib retracements. Because if you find a value that has confluence between multiple fib levels, that is typically stronger than just one fib level on its own. And a great example of this is this value right here at 2275, which has confluence between the golden pocket of the more local fib and the 0.5 of the larger one. And we are only about 3% or so away from this level. So if we were to come down to this level, and if we are forming bullish divergences on market cipher B, which actually we have a bullish divergence forming on the 4-hour already, but since price hasn't come down to one of these significant fib levels, I'm not entirely sure that we are going to find a reversal just from this bullish divergence. So if we were to come down to this level of confluence between these fib levels, and maybe we were to continue printing bullish divergences on the 4-hour like that, then I could see us potentially finding reversal at this 2275 level. But if we are unable to hold this level as support, then the next place I would probably be looking for is the golden pocket of the larger fib, which also has confluence between the 786 of the more local fib. So we have another level of confluence down here that we could potentially look at, right around 2113 to 2090 or so. And this level actually is a very significant level of support and resistance. We had many substantial wicks off of this value. So if we're unable to find a reversal on this $22 level, then I would expect us to be able to find one from this $21 level. And overall, I'd say Chainlink is still looking pretty healthy. So long as we are able to find a reversal from one of these significant levels, then I think Chainlink is still looking very strong. Looking at the daily money flow, it does seem like this daily money flow is starting to turn around. And if this becomes a crescent moon money flow and we start working our way back up now, then I'd say that'd look pretty good because overall the money flow is increasing. So pretty much as long as Bitcoin is able to keep itself up, I very much expect Chainlink to find a reversal and hopefully continue this uptrend that it's on. We do still have a ways to go before we break out of this macro triangle. If we were to break out of it today, Chainlink would need to pump up about 36 to 40%. But honestly, the longer we stay inside of this triangle, the more people are able to accumulate at these prices. I'd say the better off we are. So I am okay with staying patient and possibly waiting a few more months until we break out of this triangle. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and turning on my post notifications. Really appreciate all the support I've been getting, everybody. It means a lot to me. And I will see you all on Thursday for my next video. Peace out.